Imagine a time when women were locked away, not just physically, but in a far more intimate and invasive manner. Picture a world where a woman's body was considered so precious, so sacred, that it was literally kept under lock and key. This is the story of the infamous Chastity Belt, a device shrouded in myth, mystery, and a fair amount of metal. The Chastity Belt is often associated with the Middle Ages, a time of knights, castles, and, apparently, locked-up ladies. But in reality, the existence of this device in the Middle Ages is highly contested by historians. It's more likely that the Chastity Belt is a product of 18th and 19th century obsession with female virtue and purity, rather than a medieval reality. An iron framework that was locked around the waist, with a second piece that sat between the legs and was attached to the waistband. It was designed to prevent sexual intercourse or masturbation. It was allegedly worn by women to demonstrate their fidelity while their husbands were away. But let's delve a bit deeper into this historical curiosity. The Chastity Belt is a complicated symbol, one that has been used to assert control and ownership over a woman's body. It's a physical manifestation of the idea that a woman's virtue lies in her chastity. However, there's another side to this story. These devices were not just used to enforce fidelity, but were also used as a form of protection against sexual assault. In this context, the Chastity Belt becomes a tool of empowerment, a way for women to assert control over their bodies in a world that often denied them such autonomy. These contradicting views of the Chastity Belt highlight the complex relationship society has with women's sexuality. On one hand, it's something to be controlled and contained. On the other hand, it's a source of power and autonomy. But here's the kicker. Despite the numerous accounts and references to chastity belts throughout history, there's very little physical evidence to suggest they were widely used. Many historians believe that the chastity belt is more myth than reality, a product of our collective imagination rather than a common historical practice. So, what's the real story of the chastity belt? Is it a symbol of female subjugation or a tool of empowerment? The truth is probably somewhere in between. The chastity belt is a reminder of a time when women's bodies were considered property, their virtue commodified. But it's also a symbol of resistance, a physical manifestation of a woman's desire to assert control over her body. In the end, the chastity belt serves as a powerful reminder of the complex and often contradictory ways in which society views women's sexuality. It's a symbol of control and subjugation, but also of resistance and empowerment. It's a piece of history that continues to fascinate and provoke, a testament to the enduring power of the female body.